So just building a 5-horse Briggs snowblower engine here. I've currently got the snowblower shrouding off it there. Looks more like that. These types, they were designed to use this square type muffler, which I don't even know if it's available anymore, but then you open this guy up and get at your gas tank filler and pull the choke there. So they don't have an air filter, they just have that little box there that directs the air towards the exhaust to pull in hot air to help vaporize the gasoline in the winter time when these guys are running. And then it's got this special cover here on the recoil starter so snow doesn't get in and jam that up. But anyway, the problem I'm having is I've got the engine going and it leaks gas out this side of the gas tank onto top of it there right next to the muffler. So I suspect it was doing it with the previous owner and he didn't know it because all the shrouding on there, you can't see anything. But since I removed that, I can see. So initially I thought maybe it was the fuel pump diaphragm here, but took that off and that's all good. So now I believe what the problem is that the bottom of the carburetor is warped. I already made a new gasket between it and the tank, and that didn't solve the problem either. So now I'm going to try a cork gasket, and we'll see if that'll work. What I'd like is a gasoline-proof sealer, but the local auto parts store didn't have that, so I may end up on eBay buying something like that yet. But anyway, I'm going to also on this video show how you hook the governor linkage on the 5-horse up here, since I had so much trouble with it myself. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a stop and start video here. So getting started on the removal here, you got these 2 bolts on the carburetor. The bottom one's a real pain to get at, and then you've got the one down here down low. You can't forget about it. Holds the gas tank to the engine block there. So, and then as well, you have to undo this 5/16. So the first hurdle to overcome is getting this bottom bolt out of the carburetor. It's a 3/8 inch, but like this one just wants to slip. The top one you can actually get the hex end of a wrench on, or even a straight screwdriver. But this bottom one, I think in this case, it's going to be a case of channel locks or vice grips. Looks like channel locks are going to do it. Now, I'll be truthful with you. The best thing you can do with that bottom bolt is to throw it away and get a 1/4 inch coarse thread Allen head bolt like this, and take a 3/16 Allen wrench and cut it down so that it will fit in there, and you'll save yourself a lot of headaches. But if you can't take that course, you can always reuse the bolt, but like I say, it's just a chore to get it out. Okay, so I got all the bolts out, and then you have to remove the crankcase vent pipe from the grommet there carefully. And as you can see down here, that's the way that the governor spring hooks up. It goes from the governor arm there that comes out of the crankcase and goes through a little hole there, and then it attaches to this swing arm thing down at the bottom. I'll show a better view of that here in a minute. And then the arm comes up from the governor there up to this rocker arm right here on the throttle, and it connects, goes to the top and across over to this little rod. So as I say, if you unscrew this, the rod comes, everything comes loose. So you can remove the arm. You may have to take this, in this case, this bolt to the choke off also to get it out of there. Okay, so I have the bolt out and I have the choke rod free. So then I disconnect it here first from the rocker arm. So you got to be careful with the little, there's a little spring there. I don't know if that stops the engine from surging or something, but after you do that, it's basically you can slide this rocker arm right off of the governor rod there. So set the camera down for a second here. I'll peel the gas tank right off the engine. Well, maybe not. Anyway, there's our famous governor spring there. As you can see, it connects to this thing that swings in a circle here. Well, I'm not going to swing at the moment, but that swings to increase or decrease the speed of the motor anyways. And I've also got to disconnect the stop wire from there. Oh, it's already disconnected. Anyway, I need two hands to do it, so I can't hold the camera at the same time. There we go. So I've got the gas tank off, and you can see the governor spring there, which attaches to that arm that I'll show in a minute here. And your rod, long rod, goes up to the lever up top there, rocker arm lever, I guess you'd call it. So then here's our piece on the gas tank that changes the speed. As you can see, it rotates around that way, and once again the governor spring attaches to this part of it right here. The reason I'm pointing all this out is because I screwed it up, and all the engine wanted to do was scream for mercy. So that's why I'm belaboring the point here of how all this stuff connects. So now I've got to take the carburetor out the gas tank with these 3 attachment screws there, and make a new gasket for it and hopefully seal it up.